Go ahead. Yes, you, the camera. Yeah.
What was it like driving the car in the Alfred Justice movie?
What was it like for me to drive the car in the Out for Justice movie? I don't know how many of you saw it, but I did this movie Out for Justice with Steve Seagal. And I played a bad guy and drove the car pretty wild. A lot of it was done by the stuntman. In one particular shot, you can see the stuntman, which I was pretty upset about. And it obviously is not me driving the car. And I said to the producer, he says, "Hey, what do you think? Pretty good stuff, huh?" I said, "Yeah, but it's not me." Guy did a great job, you know. I did do some driving. They only let you do this stuff. I mean, they're not going to let you slide a car sideways and hit something with four other actors in the car. They're just not going to allow that. So, how was it to drive the car? I backed it up a few times. Yeah, it's a real bitch out there, I'll tell you. Tough job, somebody's got to do it. Okay, hi. Yes?
Oh, thank you.
Okay, there's a microphone on its way. Oh, okay, first that lady with the microphone, and then bring it down this way. Okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to know, before Linda Hamilton said she was leaving the show, when things seemed to be going fairly well, were there ever any discussions as to how Vincent and Catherine's relationship would have ultimately ended?
No, well, I suppose there was. I suppose there were closed doors meetings in regards to this, but we were never informed of. Certainly, I wasn't. Maybe Ron Perlman and Linda were, but I was not. I was not a part of those conversations. I don't know. I've read a lot of things. You know, I've read a lot of ideas of where it should go and could go, and so on and so forth. A lot of interesting things. I think there's another 3 years left in this thing anyway.
Yeah.
And on a television series. But I'd like to see that happen. We'll see. I don't know. Yes.
I was just wondering, as an actor, who are some actors and performers whose work you admire? You know, whose work you like to watch?
Well, is Perlman here? Well, of course, I loved working with these actors here that I've worked with, but are you talking about actors that I've worked with, or just actors that I watch on the screen that I like to see? I suppose my favorite actor is probably Al Pacino. I enjoy watching him, and I've worked with Al. He's great. I look like Al, this lady says. Go ahead.
If you watched a show and you stepped back from the character of Joe Maxwell, how did you feel about the way they killed off Linda or Catherine, whatever?
How do I feel about the way they killed off Catherine? Well, you got to understand, when Linda said she was leaving the show, I thought this was a bad joke. I mean, I honestly thought that she was saying, "Okay, guys, it's my payday now. I want more money." And that's what I thought it was. I thought it was a ploy to get more money, which, if she can get more money out of them, God bless her. That more power to her, and that'd be terrific. But then when I found out she really didn't want to do the show anymore, and she really was leaving, I thought, what better? I mean, I thought it was a great way to kill her. It was very sad. It was everything that Beauty and the Beast is supposed to be, except for now, for every show that we do, we're not going to have Linda Hamilton anymore. And so there was a certain sadness that went along with that. I thought it was handled very well, very professional. The only thing that I can remember being embarrassing about Beauty and the Beast, or not, yeah, embarrassing, was the love scene. I didn't, with the flames and the rose and that thing. I didn't. I thought it was well done and with nice special effects and all that, but I think they could have showed maybe a little bit more, huh? Something. And you say to yourself, well, why? But I don't know. I think it just could have been done a little bit different. And Victor Lobo, when he was in, where were we together? Vegas? Vegas, yeah. Victor Lobel even said that he was pretty embarrassed about it. But some things just are out of your hands, you know? Does that answer that? Does that answer that question? Hi.
Mr. Lobel said that there was a possibility, was it, that there were some scenes filmed that were edited out and put on the floor? He said the finished product was not what he had hoped to see. Am I quoting him correctly?
Yeah, he said that on the tape, didn't he? Yeah. I wasn't there when they filmed the scenes, so I don't know what was filmed and what wasn't. But I know Victor was a little bit disappointed with it. I don't know, what are you going to do? Did you ever... God, I was going to say something and it went away. And I can't think of what I was going to say. I'll think of it. Hold on one second. Yeah, Roy Dotrice is here. And so, Roy, you ready? Roy? You ready? He's ready? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Roy Dotrice. We're going to stay up here together for a while, so is that okay? I'm going to sit in his chair.
You can sample my drink too.
Alrighty.
Pure vodka. I wish. Lovely to see you all, and sad it's the last day because this has been by far and away the most enjoyable convention that I've ever attended. I think it's been so well organized. I do congratulate Pam Smith and all the others who worked so hard to make this a success. I thought the whole of last evening was remarkably smooth, considering, none of it was rehearsed, so it's extraordinary the way that it all fitted together, and we had a wonderful time. It was so nice to meet with my old mates again, Jay and Ron, and particularly to be amongst you, our family once again, and I hope that's something we're going to continue over the years, until they make that goddamn film. Now, the reason I'm here is to do the auction, I think. And where is the things that we're going to auction? Now, how much am I bid for this? And could I have a small bid on Mr. Acovone? Where are the things we're going to... Yeah, behind you. Where is it? They wanted me to talk first. Oh, I see. Well, let's have some questions, shall we? And then we'll try and answer them. Either Jay or myself. Jay was doing so well before I came on and spoiled things, but let's have some more questions. We'll try to answer them for you. Yes, a lady over here. And she now has a microphone.
You had a relationship with Jessica and sort of one with Mary. Who would you have really wanted to continue with?
What was it? Jessica.
You had a relationship with Jessica and who?
Mary.
And Mary. Who would you want to continue with?
But I'd have Mary for the daytime and Jessica at night. And I think Kim Bassinger for the weekends. Now, I mean, working with Jessica, she was wonderful. She's a wonderful actress, Fiona Flanagan. Fanula Flanagan. Have you ever seen that one-woman show she did, I think on television, it's certainly on video, of Joyce's Women, which is probably the boldest, the most extravagant one-woman show there's ever been. And she is a wonderful actress. So it was great pleasure. But, dear old Ellen, I mean, she's lovely, and I adored working with her and being with her. She's a lovely person. She runs this open-air Shakespeare festival every year in Los Angeles, taken over the Botanical Gardens and the theatre there, which was started by her father, from the Waltons. And she is a lovely, lovely lady, and it was always a great pleasure working with her. But I think possibly the other one was a bit sexier, if anything, but they're both lovely. That was, I'm sure, a terribly facetious question you were asking anyway. Are there any other questions? Yes. No. Are you scratching your head, darling, or are you... No questions. Yes, yeah.